Okay, get fleet. I keep getting this. Where are we? Get global tags. This keeps crashing me. This is so annoying. So check spawn conditions by name. Okay, I'm gonna copy this for you. Uh, oh, stand up in 8 minutes. Oh, okay. How do I copy from here? Um, oh man. So guys, I'm gonna host Ghostly Bear Games, and we'll see you in the stand up in a couple of minutes. Actually, I'll do that in when it's ready. Um, how do I grab the call stack as text? Maybe it's like this. Uh, okay, let's try it. But it's inconsistent. My guess is that it's related to an event triggering randomly after 5 seconds. So we'll send that to him, and we'll stop this, and we're gonna get ready for. I'm gonna get ready for stand up. So.
24 hours.
I don't see anything in the stream. Maybe I
Gesundheit.
should refresh.
Oh my gosh. I keep.
Gesundheit.
Oh, I didn't take my stupid. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Allergy. What?
Oh.
Looks like Brandon's trying to get on.
Brandon's Discord loves him, loves him, loves him.
Yeah, I was having
Brandon has
problems
the
with Discord
internet.
all night last night.
Oh, there it is. It's working.
Brandon's having issues, huh?
Yep.
Poor Brandon. It's probably because he's in LA.
It's probably because I don't know. Given that I'm in LA, that seems unlikely.
It's the only explanation, Carl.
The only explanation.
Yeah, I was having that problem last night several times, so I'd end up having to kill it all the way out, then try again, and then occasionally I'd get a different server and it would start working.
You're in.
I hear.
Hello, hello.
Oh, I can hear you. You're incredibly quiet.
Sorry, I put my mic to my
There
face.
you go.
You hate having that mic close to you.
I really do.
He likes multitasking with water.
Mostly water, yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Does it?
Yes.
Sure.
Drink so
Staying
much water,
hydrated
dude.
is important.
Yeah, that's what they say in the Gatorade advertisements. So it's...
That's right. It's
what-
absolutely true.
It's what plants crave.
Same. I'm a plant.
Brandon, you don't have your video on if you
Oh.
are concerned about such things.
Oh.
George, why does the canvas box hate me?
I don't use them anymore.
You
I'm
don't use
trying to.
Canvas box?
I only use it for the full screen thing.
Yeah. Which is
Isn't
probably the right
Canvas
thing.
box like the base one? The one that you use for everything?
It's the one you use for the root of all your content, but I don't use it ever.
Because
Besides
they're
one time,
non-scalable, they're absolute positioning. They're
Mm.
I only use. In fact, like almost all of my widgets now are like widget ability button. It has a size box as its beginning. Pop-up
Yep.
ship has a horizontal box as its beginning, etc.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to pull these back out. Actually, why don't I start my update then? Ha 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 ha. All right. So yesterday was researching, predominantly researching where we were, UI, assets, and things of that sort. Had a few conversations with George and about sort of where we are, what we were starting on next, and then had sort of a look and feel conversation with Carl in our one-on-one in terms of where we came up with the direction I'm going to go in terms of getting the UI starting to roll. I'm going to start with actually trying to refactor the HUD into the new HUD so that we can start to see how well the small lines and smooth circles will work in the UI. But I am having a hard time sort of taking the new design and refactoring it into the old design. So I may have to take some bigger steps today. So if people are trying to test and I am sort of in an in-between mark, I'll try and only check in things that are mostly functional. But I just don't want to go another entire day with the HUD checked out almost the whole day. So you know, if it's checked out and you guys need me, poke me. And I will see what I can either shelve or whatever and get something functional back in. But I think there's going to be some larger refactoring to try and make this work. So
If you want to pair for a bit, I'm happy to do that.
yeah, I might need to. I'm going to take a couple more stabs at trying to get the bottom bar in, because I think if I can get the flow of how that bottom bar works, I think that'll sort of establish how I'm going to do the rest of it. But it's like just converting from what it was to what it is now is like wrestling. So I'm just kind of, I don't know, trying to figure out the right approach. So I'll give it a little bit more time, and if I don't get it right, I will reach out to you, George, and see if you have some insight that I'm just not paying attention to. So
Don't
Okey
shelve it.
dokey.
so what?
Do not shelve it.
Okay, why not?
You're just throwing it away. It's just you're throwing it away with a little bit of time in between.
Okay, all right.
If
You're
you
not
shelve
you're not going to
something,
be able to merge it.
yeah,
You're probably right because it's binary. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay, well, I'll figure it out. So I worked on that a lot yesterday. Worked on the mobile, another pass on the mobile layout stuff for the website. That went fairly for ish, and did the last steps of the SEO, the basic SEO and analytics stuff, and got people sort of onboarded with it. So today is going to be probably all UI, and then this afternoon I'll probably try and get the first stub of the playtest document out so that I can start collaborating with Carl and Will on that. The last thing is today was I got another round from Chris on some of the layout stuff. We got him some feedback, so that's back in his hands. So hopefully we'll start to see final lines towards the end of this week and colors next week. So yeah. I think that's all my stuff on my cards that are in flight right now. Yeah. I choose George.
okay. Oh man. I should have thought about this at all. Let's see. I did a whole ton of different UI related things last night. It was, and this morning, the population display, the ship status, the ship captain, ship hardpoints and building new installations, dialogues, and I'm in the middle of abilities now, and that's that. And I made a whole bunch of. I worked with Will for a little bit. Oh, we did. Didn't we do like Did we have a meeting yesterday?
Yep.
What
I
was
think we
the
had a
meeting?
few.
Design time and marketing.
Oh, we had the brainstorm meeting, and we also had um the other thing too. The little record our programmer thing today meeting.
Oh yeah, to figure out
So,
what you're recording meeting.
Oh,
yeah.
that's right.
So I did all of that stuff, and today I'm just gonna keep plugging away at the UI things, and we will also have our programadores meeting. Okay, I did it. That's my update. I pick Brandon.
All right. So yesterday, in addition to all the meetings that other teammates have previously mentioned, um, starting to knock out all of the comms for our stuff. So tried to nail in a primary description, an extended description, got the tags based on other games on Steam. And if we decide other platforms could use, or we could use other platforms for tags, then we can do that. Have the server rules pin, or not the server rules pin, the Discord release cadence pin and play testing schedule cadence pin, but it's more like I rolled it into the FAQ so that we can just copy that into like a readme first like post and then just keep that there so that someone reads through the entire thing instead of going to different channels to do that. So that's all updated in the FAQ document that we had from before. Let's see. And then started drafting some early playtesting ads, but it's kind of awkward to do it specifically in line for playtesting. It's not like there are many examples of that. So I want to do a little bit more research before being like, okay, these are the things we want. So the rest of the day, I want to finish off this card by getting some rough drafts for the week 1 and week 2 push notifications. And then lock down what it'll look like to actually, purchase some of the ads for play testing and where we might want to do that. And then once I wrap that up, I think I have a one-on-one with Carl, have the product owner sprint prep. I don't know if it'll be useful for me to join that this time around. If it's not, then I'm going to pull in, where is it? The editing for our game design meeting and see what can be done with that content. See if we can create something already. Oh, I also need to set up an RSS feed, so I should do that.
Somebody's got a pretty loud beeping noise coming through.
It's probably Carl. That sounds like, I think it's trash day today. For
It
both of us?
wasn't me, though.
Anyways.
Carl looks
It was
frozen
Will.
for me.
Oh yeah, he is.
Oh
totally
yeah, he
frozen.
does. Oh, is the stream screwed?
No, I'm fine.
No. On stream he's fine.
Discord, yeah.
Yay. Well,
And
that's all is for me.
later today, Brandon, can you grab me so we can go through some of that stuff and maybe make those updates on this?
Yeah, I'll put something on your calendar.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Have you gone, George?
I'm the one that picked you.
Oh shit. Will? It's like, wait a second, who picked me? I don't remember.
I've got a trash can, trasher. So we'll see how this
Trash.
goes. Yesterday I worked on faction names and a faction UI, and then we had a crap ton of meetings and got a bunch of direction on abilities for the game. And I implemented a fuel factory that only exists on freighters. That in theory works, but since we can't power cycle yet, I haven't been able to test it. But I think we'll be there soon, and then I'll start testing that. Today I am working on a bunch of programming tasks that George asked me to do that are focused on prepping installation data before the installations exist. So you can ask them if you're capable of affording them to be able to kind of run our UI well. And then after that, I might go back to doing more abilities if I get ahead on that work. On my cards, I have the actions, which I just talked about that I was doing. George and I are going to do a programming meeting today, which may or may not go well, and we'll record it and be embarrassed about it. And then I got my tooltips card, which probably won't be relevant until next week. Carl?
Can you guys hear me? I'm assuming that's a no.
We can't hear.
Can
Carl.
you guys hear Carl?
No.
Now?
Oh, there you are. Yep.
Sweet.
There you are.
I've been here the whole time. I've been able to hear you guys the whole time. It's Discord.
Weird.
On the plus side, I haven't asked any questions, so. All right. So yesterday I had marketing and design time, and the brainstorm meeting. I think in the morning, I put together my standing desk, which took longer than expected, but it's all together. I'm just hilariously waiting on a new case to show up from Newegg because my current case doesn't fit in the case holder for this desk, and so I needed a slightly smaller case. Like literally an inch narrower, and it would fit. And so
That sucks.
yeah, it's pretty fun. I talked to Brandon a bit about the faction stuff, and I think we have a good path forward to execute on that. I reached out to the agents about the Epic Store a little bit, and then I reached out to Jeff Ball about music stuff. Going to follow up with Jeff today. I have a one-on-one with Brandon. I have a giant truck coming through the alleyway. We have the product owner sprint stuff that I need to figure out what we're doing during that meeting. I think it's going to be roadmap
Did
stuff.
he freeze?
Yeah, he's gone for me again. Discord is just winning.
Yike.
I blame it.
Am I back?
I think
Yeah, you're back.
What's funny is if you tuned into the stream, you'd see me fine.
I have been watching on the stream, but I don't
Alright.
want to have the volume on because then it's like
Yeah,
saying things past whatever with
I
delay.
getcha. I think for the product owner meeting today, we're probably going to talk longer term roadmap so we can start building the actual roadmap too. And then catch up with Tyson and make sure he has work. And that's pretty much it. The cards are basically in the same state they were yesterday. We've made progress on a few, but just it hasn't necessarily fully progressed. So that's me. Save. And I also need to edit this because yesterday was actually 7:30, not 7:31. Does anyone have anything they want to show?
I could show the stuff from Chris. It's obviously just sketchy, but
Yeah, it's fine.
share it with folks. Let me see if I can get Discord to cooperate. Share screen. Actually, hang on a sec. I'm gonna pull this into something else first. Original. There we go. All right, sharing screen. Could do it, Discord. Come on. There it goes. Okay. I think there we go. So went through and he did some for the two concept pieces. We had sort of the ship focus piece and then the space focus piece. And we settled in on B and 2. So we're settling in on B for the layout. Basically, thinking about this as sort of, they're actually kind of rising up. We're going to see sort of slightly the bottom and sides of these kind of coming forward. And then we'll have the fleet in 2 sort of coming out from sort of a large planetary body and be able to see some of the space stuff. So both of those should be able to exercise the sort of look feel that we need to iterate with him on in terms of getting the right ship texture versus planet texture, so that we start to be able to differentiate between the two, and that'll give us some directions for how we want to start looking at the render for the game. So got some feedback to him today. Hopefully we'll hear back from him with final line towards the end of the week, and then we can move on with color and texture, which will be exciting. So we should be on target, hopefully, by end of this release.
Nice. Anyone else have stuff to show?
I could show the faction sheet. It's not that exciting.
Do it.
But it's kind of exciting.
Share.
All right. Oh god, Discord is really slow right now. You guys see?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like this. This is fun.
Oh god, I'm starving right away. What happened?
Starvation.
Well, anyways.
That's a bug.
Yeah, it looks like a bug. Okay, so this is faction sheet. It just has a list of factions from the JSON that it fills in, and it gives them a random number and then colors the field with that random number, just to fake it out nice and good. Yep.
I like how my brain has a 0% approval rating.
Someone needed to be the scientists, and you seemed like the natural person for it.
What? George's guns. Flex.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, that's it.
Nope.
I'll show something. Where is my share screen? More than likely I'll crash, but whatever. Nope. I didn't cut. That's the wrong screen to share. Dang it. Now I'm going to crash because I'm changing windows. I didn't. Yay. Okay. So, I did some stuff and this screen is now much better. I'm going to pause it so I don't get that random event bug that crashes it. So you can see we have the coyote here with Captain Raptus, which is Betty White's pen name, and she's part of the cult of Carl. There's all these installations on here that that you have, and now when you build an installation, so like building an installation, it only allows you to build an installation in the first slot. All the rest of them just show you how many slots you have left. Ship abilities are down here now. They all have stuff too. And when you try and build an installation, it gets a list of everything that you could build. Some of them don't have icons, obviously, but you can see that the names are still different.
Yeah.
And when you click it, the game crashes. So don't do that.
No clicking.
And
Click it.
no, I'm in
Oh,
the
okay.
middle. If it crashes, then I lose my editor. I
Oh,
don't
never
want to
mind.
do
Don't
that.
do that.
A population is working now, so you can see all the different ships. This one's captained by Birdo. Oh, Birdo's on 2 of them on the Tran, and there's Krang on the Portman. So they have the status. The status text is also working. It's hooked up because the default for this text would say derping along, and so since it doesn't say that, it means it's working. And I'm not sure, but I think you can click these abilities now and they should work.
Uh-oh.
Yep, it works. Wow. Cool. Cool story, bro. So in 20 seconds, you'll see that this is scanned. And we have the exploit resource. So yeah, the abilities work. I need to figure out how to make it so that some abilities are things that don't appear in the abilities list because they're special cased, because jump is special cased and build installation is special cased. So I'm going to have to probably just put that in the JSON, I guess.
Yeah, probably just
Um,
like a flag on those things that say don't aggregate me.
Yeah.
Bro.
Has it been 20 seconds? Oh, I had it paused. Shit. Okay, well, it works. Good enough.
If you use first name and last name on the captains, you will almost never see overlap.
Of what?
You said you had 2 captains with the same name.
No, 2 ships with the same name.
No.
Wait,
No.
really?
No. He's seeing 2 ships with the same captain's portrait.
Oh, with
Yeah.
the same portrait?
Yeah, Birdo, because there's only 6 portraits, and if it randomly picks one for 4 of
Oh, I thought you said it was the same
we got
name.
here.
Okay.
We'll shuffle it again. Let's shuffle it. Every day I'm shuffling. I don't know.
Terrible.
Oh, well, I got a crash, so too bad. Get wrecked. You can get latest and check it out yourself if you want to see some fun ship captains from the past, from
That's
before
like the
Brandon was
crash.
born.
Yeah,
Cool.
Brandon's never heard of Birdo.
What? I've played
No, he knows Birdo. Come
Mario
on.
Super
games?
Mario 2, that's like
I bet you don't know what
50
one of the
years
girls
old.
is.
That's
Actually, we should
100% true.
we
Is this
should
gonna be a
do.
test? Want to test me on my old
I kind of
pop
do.
culture knowledge?
Let me open
Knowledge of
these.
famous women captains.
Does anyone else
I
have
mean, I know
anything
who
else
Betty
to share?
White is. That's good, right? Should know that.
Everyone knows who Betty White is.
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
That's like saying you know who Elvis is.
Okay.
Who's Elvis?
Wait, what?
I'm just
Why
kidding.
is this a you asset? Why can't I just look at them?
You and never
That's
mind.
dumb.
I have something to
That's
share, but
super
you guys
dumb.
will have to look at the stream because I don't want to figure out how to share my screen.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
I'm
Looking.
loving this delay.
Yeah, well. Let me know when it's switched over away from the
Oh my god. Is this a Carl video?
No. This is not a Carl video.
Oh, why is it not a Carl video?
Oh, do we have to unmute?
No.
We don't need sound? Okay.
Whoa!
Damn, I think I should open the stream, even though it's risky.
That is
Oh
really cool.
man, that is the most offensive thing you've ever shared. It's too bad Brandon missed it.
No, is it gone already?
That's really cool, Carl.
That one's more
Oh, that
subtle.
is really cool. Oh, that's so cute. It's so cute.
So
Wait, can I add that to the video?
Yes, our buddy. So here, Brandon, I'll show you the first one too.
Oh, I already closed the stream. Okay, I'm opening it.
God,
Jeez.
what? Why?
It's like, you're useless. Rude. Yeah, the ears are
I'm
really
back.
cute. Who did that?
It's super cute.
Was that Tyson?
No, both of those were done by Gene Blakefield, a buddy of mine, and Hans and everyone who worked at PopCap. I just asked him for a favor to do it, and he did it.
Thanks, Gene.
Well, that was
Super
nice.
cute.
And he put it. He did it in After Effects, and so all the files are in the company web and social animated logo or something. I forget exactly where we
Nice.
put them.
That's very cute.
So we
Gene's
can.
at System Error, right?
Yes, he's at System Era.
That's cool.
So, so yeah, we have that to do on videos and stuff, and
That's
whatever else
awesome.
we want to do. So, hooray!
Woo.
Tell him thank you. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep. Especially the ears.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the ears are great.
Okay. Well, I'm either gonna go run or I'm gonna talk to someone if anyone needs to talk about anything. I remember some.
I think
Hans, you.
I think the only
What's that?
thing is post stream catching up with Tyson to make sure we're all on the same page. That seems like a reasonable thing.
Yeah, that is important. Is he working right now?
He's in stream.
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh.
He's like typing like crazy, and he loves Gene.
Billie Jean is. Oh wait, no, we can't do that anymore.
That's
Rip.
cool. Is anyone else have anything before we end the stream?
No.
Cool. Thanks, everyone. Catch you later.
Mostly stream.
Bye.